Hi, how are you? Hope you're good. Hope you've been great. And I'm good too. Thank you for joining me again this week. And let's get to it. So, this is a story of, I think, whether is self-love, is it selfish, or when is it selfish and when is it self-love? Those are the things I was asked on my journey, and to explain the difference, and I tell it in a story that I experienced. So when I was younger, and all the way I think up until tertiary, I would sell at my aunt's shop, and it required me to stand a lot. One of the days where I was selling, it got to a point where it affected my lower back, to the point where when I got home, I couldn't sit, or when I stopped, I couldn't sit or stand. And there was an excruciating pain right at the bottom where it scared me, because I know I can be quite dramatic. My friends could testify to that. But to a point where the first thing I thought was the loss of my legs, or the loss, or just being temporarily not being able to move or to be mobile by myself. That scared me. So I think I worked till about 8 a.m. As I worked till about 8 a.m., I was asked again to go back to work at about 1 p.m. And I didn't go. I didn't go. I didn't rock up, because there was two choices I had to make. Go there and risk my back getting worse, because even if I was tired standing, I couldn't sit. The two positions gave me tremendous pain. Or go there for the sake of peace, but I wasn't getting the peace. I was getting pain on my back. It wasn't even about something I could ignore. It was something that was obviously there. So I just didn't show up. I just didn't show up, because anything I had said at that time was taken as if for whatever reason, but it wasn't taken seriously. So I had to make that decision to stay, because I was terrified, actually, of how is it that I can't even sit? How is it that I can't even, standing I understood because I was standing the whole time, but how is it that I couldn't even sit? So it was scary for me. The loss of not being able to walk was absolutely scary for me. So I had to make a choice to go and make the situation worse, and have experienced whatever the worst case scenario is, and this is my spine we're talking about, or go there, be in pain, and whatever happens, as long as everybody else is happy, we will be fine. As long as I don't rock the boat, we will be fine. And that was the one time I really, not the first time, but one of the big times I remember taking that step. So I don't know if that is selfish or self-love, or that gives you an understanding of just that people feeling that in borderline, okay, when is it selfish or when is it self-love? And it really derives from what the core meaning of love is. That's what I took. And I took that and then I applied it to myself, and I applied it to my life. So the core thing about self-love is love. So I found out what love is, and based on my belief system, it was love is kind, love is patient, and the list goes on. I took that and I applied it to myself. Was I being good to myself? Was I being kind to myself? Was I being gentle with myself? And all in all, was I loving myself? So those are the kind of decisions, and how I got to borderline of saying, is it selfish or not? People will call you names. When people start being uncomfortable, when you stop doing things that make them comfortable, they will rebel, they will call you names, and it will make them uncomfortable. It will start making them feel what you have been feeling for a long time. So I don't know what you take from that, and I don't know what your understanding is from that, but I hope it's good, I hope it's positive, and I hope it sheds some light. Thank you again for joining me. I will see you with another topic. This is getting difficult. With another topic next week. So take care of yourself.